So they have a lot of history there tied to it.
Okay, tough one there. Let's talk weather now, though. Couldn't help but notice the cooler temperatures, Mario, and also a few more clouds out there.
Yeah, and those clouds are always a signal, Mia, that there's going to be some weather changes in the next 18 to 24 hours potentially. It may not impact Houston, but our neighbors to the south may certainly see a better chance for some rainfall. We'll go over that in just a second, but what a beautiful day it's going to be for a fair coming up this weekend. It starts officially on Friday with a parade at 9 o'clock in the morning. Should be a great weekend for a fair. We are going to have a few extra clouds and perhaps a couple of sprinkles on Saturday, but whatever you do, don't change your plans to go to the fair. It's going to be a great fair. Last year, they raised over $1 million for youth in the Fort Bend County area. Well, the temperatures started off very cool this morning. Numbers in the mid to upper 50s. Our neighbors to the north certainly saw a bit of a chill, maybe even a jacket, but by the afternoon, we certainly didn't need it. Temperatures here in Houston, mid to upper 60s. By the afternoon, it warmed up into the 80s, and that's where we are now. 81 on Galveston Island. These east-northeasterly winds brought in some drier air, drying out the atmosphere and giving us some very nice weather. In fact, our weather wheel shows us hour by hour going into the evening hours. We're going to get below 80 degrees as early as 7 o'clock tonight, in the low 70s by late night. And as we spin the wheel, you're going to find some really nice weather going into the overnight hours. Again, another round of 60-degree temperatures by morning. Will be potentially down to where we were this past morning, at least into the mid-60s here in Houston. Add to that a bit of a problem this year with ragweed. It always happens in September. Ragweed seems to come up, and even more so today because of all the rain we had last week. A lot of extra ragweed pollen in the air. It's in the heavy categories. You can see there. It is our worst offender out there in the air today. Now, here's the rain I was talking about around the coastal areas tomorrow. It starts around Matagorda Bay. A couple of showers maybe south of the Houston area. Again, all of this is going to be south mainly of I-10. So if you're in Houston, don't worry about it. We will pick up the clouds, as you saw out there today. Probably extra cloud cover, but overall, it's the southern parts of our viewing area, especially down around Palacios, Port Lavaca, Matagorda Bay, southward, that have the best odds for seeing that rain. In fact, those odds are about 30 to 40% south of the Houston area, and I think in Houston we'll find even fewer odds. Going into the weekend, as we said, a few scattered showers for that Fort Bend County fair going on Saturday, but more sunshine as we finish up on Sunday with Go Tejano Day and La Mafia. So there's plenty to do this weekend. The county fair is always a great place to go.
Lowering it.
Get the
It
numbers
feels
low.
good.
Yes,
How low can you go?
Yes,
Thank you.
very low.
After the break, wait till you see how a group of frustrated commuters turned a traffic jam into a party.
Partay.
From the hour you wake up
Through all the hours of your workday,
And your weekend.
all the way until the sun goes down. Get your hour-by-hour forecast 24 hours.